Lately, I've been paying attention to the way that I speak to myself, and I realize that it's not so kind. I tell myself I'm behind, that I'm not doing enough, that I should have it all figured out by now. But God doesn't even speak to me that way. So why do I speak to myself that way? For years, I thought being hard on myself was how I would grow. I thought if I kept pushing, kept criticizing, that eventually I would become her. But all that did was make me feel anxious, tired, drained, and burned out. So now I'm trying something new. I'm learning to be gentle, not lazy, not passive, but just gentle. I speak to myself the way I imagine God does, with grace, with patience, with a reminder that even the chapters of my life that I wish that I could blot out, those are still a part of the book. They're still a part of my story. And if I haven't learned anything else in this life, I've definitely learned that God could take a mess and make a whole message out of it. He can take what you were embarrassed by, something you hated going through, and He can make it your biggest asset. Because what is a testimony without a test? And what is a message without the mess? The other day, I was on my way to the gym, and the thought crossed my mind that said, man, I gotta get this workout done because I might eat a lot of food later, so I gotta make up for it. But immediately I stopped myself and I said no. I said to myself, Denisha, you're going to the gym because this is gonna make sure you stay healthy. This is good for your body. This is not a punishment. I kid you not, I literally had to say these words to myself. And I know for some, that might sound cringy. It might sound a little childish. But you know something that I've recently discovered? Now, I'm no therapist, but I've realized that most adults are trying to heal their inner child and they don't even realize it. Many times, the very thing that we felt we lacked in our childhood is the very thing that we yearn for in our adult years. For some, that may be love. For some, that may be money. And for others, it might even be attention. But for me, myself, it was always confidence. I remember in middle school, I was bullied for the clothes I had on, my hair, my looks, just things I always lacked. And I realized that I was constantly looking at myself through the lenses of other people rather than the lenses of God. This really affected my confidence and my self-love for myself. So honestly, this adult me, I do sometimes have to talk to myself like that little child and remind myself and say, Denisha, you don't have to be hard on yourself. You're doing amazing. When you go to the gym, go because you love yourself, not because you hate yourself. When you fix your hair, don't do it because you were once bullied about your hair. Do it because you genuinely love yourself and you want to look good and you want to feel good. When you eat, don't be so hard on yourself about it. You're probably making matters worse. Eat to fuel your body, to be healthy, and to improve the overall quality of your life. When you read the Bible, don't do it because you think it's going to make you a better Christian. Don't do it just to check it off of your list. Do it with understanding. Know what it is that you're reading and be able to apply it to your life accordingly. I have to be honest, I got emotional a few times throughout the filming of this video. Doing all this self-reflecting is really making me dig deep, but it's truly what I need. If you've been harsh with yourself lately, trust me, I get it. But what if healing started with changing that inner voice? That small voice that whispers to you. What if progress isn't just doing more, but speaking to yourself with love while you grow? That's where I'm starting at least, and I pray you will too.